Sometimes when watching other content creators trade, it can look easy, but let's be real, it's not easy. It can take a lot of time for you to only just make a couple thousand coins. But in this video, I am going to help you. I'm going to be pointing out some of the biggest mistakes players make when they are new to trading. And hopefully at the end of this video, you'll understand the mistakes that players make, and it'll be that much easier for you to avoid those mistakes, equaling you to making more coins within FIFA. But before I do get into the video though, if you do want to see any more content from me, or you just find it very helpful, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I upload 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and if you're subscribed with that notification bell turned on, you'll be one of the first to see these videos, and this will lead to you being one of the first to put it into action within FIFA Ultimate Team. But getting back into the video, the mistakes that players make when first starting trading. The first mistake is using your first lot of coins to buy a team. When you first start FIFA Ultimate Team, you are given a starter squad and nothing else. And at this stage, most players go into squad battle games, as they are very easy, and as you haven't got a good squad, the last thing you want to be doing is going into online and coming up to full gold or even full special teams. And this is normal, I do the exact same thing, but a mistake comes when after that game has finished. After the squad battle game, you get around about 500 coins, and what a lot of players do is use those coins to buy a player to put into their team. And this is the mistake. A lot of players see this as getting a player to strengthen their squad, so you have someone that you can depend on when going into your next squad battle game. The issue here is buying that player does not increase the coin amount that you're going to be able to get at the end of that second game. That second squad battles match, after winning no matter the scoreline, you're still looking at getting around 500 coins. That player that you bought has not increased your earning potential. You might score goals and he might secure the win, but it doesn't help you get more coins at the end of the game. Instead, what you want to be doing is using those 500 coins to start putting into trading. So let's say after that first squad battles match, you got 500 coins, and let's just say you played it extremely safe by going into some very simple trading methods. You bought a common gold player for 350 coins and listed them for 500 coins. Straight after you listed that player, you went into a squad battles match, and let's just say that during that match, that player sold. You now have 500 coins coming in from your second squad battles match, and you also have an extra 125 coins profit after EA tax by trading that one common gold player. This is giving you 625 coins in 20 minutes, increasing your earning potential, whereas before, if you were to buy a player, you would still be getting on average 500 coins per match. Now this doesn't sound like much, but you do now have your coins working for you rather than you working for the coins, which will give you even more coins. And this can very easily scale up. After your second game and the sale of the first player, you will be given a total of 1,125 coins. You can now buy 3 players for 350 coins, list them all at 500 coins each one giving you 125 coins profit. And whilst those players are listed, you can still go into squad battles matches, which is still giving you another 500 coins. And this just continuously scales up and up every single time. And this is what you want to do. After playing a few matches within squad battles, trading with a number of different players, once you get to around about 10 to 20k, that's when you can start looking at building a team together. You'll be able to get a much better team, probably a full rare gold team, where you're able to compete in division rivals and eventually take that into FUT champions. So after you play your first couple of games, don't use those coins to buy a team. Use those coins to trade, get to a very high amount, and use those coins to then buy a team. That team will be 1,000 times better than whatever you was able to purchase with just the coins that you're getting from squad battles. The next mistake is putting all your coins into one trade. Now you might try and link this back to the previous point, where in a hypothetical situation, you have 500 coins and you put most of those coins into a 350 coin trade. But this is different. This is the beginning of the game, and even if that was a terrible trade, you have the quick sell value of 300 coins, and the worst case scenario, you can always make those coins back in a number of different ways. We're talking about risk versus reward here. And at that hypothetical stage, the risk was extremely low, but the reward was so much better. But you're able to make more coins at the beginning of the game, and that will just simply scale up. But now in this situation, you've got 10k, maybe 100k, maybe 1 million coins, and you're trading, but don't put it all into one investment or one trade, because the chances of it going how you planned is extremely slim. Let's say you have 100k and you buy one player worth 100k and list it on the market for 125k. This is a 25% profit before EA tax. It seems really nice, but it's so much more riskier than buying 10 players for 10k each and listing them all for 12.5k each. You make the exact same amount of coins here on both deals, but buying one player is riskier because anything can happen to that one player. One player going down in value is at a much higher chance than 10 players going down in value, but even if that player did keep its original value and you were able to sell it for 125,000 coins, we're still talking about you having a much higher chance of selling one card when you have 10 compared to selling only one card when you do only have one card. When you have 10 items to sell at once, you won't sell all of them within the first hour, but you can sell a couple and use those coins to find more players to trade. When you only have one trade and all your coins put into that one item, it could sell within the 1 hour, or, and it's more likely to happen this way, you may have to relist it quite a few times. In the time that it takes for that one card to sell, you could have been better off buying 10 cards, with them all selling at different times and having different times where you can relist. As soon as one of those items do sell and you get 10,000 coins back, you can then use those coins to buy another card to trade again. This is just about diversifying, and it puts you in a much better position to make the exact same amount of coins whilst also it being a lot safer. The next mistake is using coins for packs. Now this will be a quick one because it might go without saying. This is a complete waste of money, but I always see players using coins to buy packs because they think they might get lucky, but statistically it is extremely unlikely. By law, EA needs to show pack weight, and you can look at premium gold packs, which is the 7.5k packs, and you can see that for an 84 plus rated player, you only have a 4.3% chance. When we look at some of the promo packs, we have the premium gold players pack, which is 25,000 coins. To get an 86 plus rated player, you're still looking at a 4.4% chance. The odds are extremely unlikely for you to get any decent player. And that's not to say that if you do get one of those 84 rated players or one of those 86 rated players, that they'll be going for any type of money. There's players within this game, just because they don't fit the meta of FIFA, where you can get an 84 or an 86 rated player and they go for next to nothing. They don't even make the coins back for the money that you spent on the pack itself. Using coins for packs is completely pointless. Do not do it. Now there are some exceptions to buying packs. Let's say for a special occasion you treated yourself, got some money together to buy some FIFA points, or someone just gifted you some FIFA points, then by all means, use those FIFA points to buy packs because it's adding to your coin value. And the other exception is bronze packs. There is a bronze pack method within the game, and this is because you're putting such a small amount of coins up for a pack that you can very likely make profit. This is not the type of profit that you're going to be looking for. You're not going to be looking for hundreds and hundreds of thousands within the first pack you open. You're talking about using 400 coins to get loads of bronze players which can go into your club, and those bronze players can be upgraded to silver players. Those silver players can be upgraded to common gold players, and finally those common gold players can be upgraded to rare gold players. And maybe you can get something in there that you'll be using within your team or future SBCs. The other way is that some bronze players have some value. Because SBCs are within the game, some of those SBCs require specific types of teams or specific types of players. And if you manage to get them within the pack, well, you're looking at a couple thousand coins here or there. If you do get a player like that, that pays off for 3, 4, maybe even 5 different packs that you've opened before for 400 coins with the bronze pack method. This is the only way in which you're going to be wanting to use coins to buy packs. Moving on, the next mistake is buying all SBCs. SBCs are releasing all the time now. You can find cards such as showdowns, flashbacks, player of the months, prime icon moments, hybrid leagues, hybrid nations, league and nation hybrids, what ifs, marquee matchups, moments, league SBCs, and then upgrade SBCs where you can get 81, 82 and 83 plus player packs, and there's so many more. There's so much for you to choose from, and a lot of them are offering insanely good players. But here's the thing, you don't need all of it. I do recommend going through hybrid leagues, hybrid nations, league and nation hybrid, as well as marquee matchups, because if you manage to complete them for cheap, you could be making a lot of coins. You can also do some of the player SBCs, but don't attempt to do all of them. In most cases, people complete SBCs for players, play a couple games with that player, realize that they've spent all of those coins on a player of the month, icon moments, whatever that type of player is, and realize that they simply aren't that good, or they just don't fit within the current team that they have. This results in that SBC player being stored in a club and never being used again. This is a complete waste of coins. I recommend doing player SBCs if you know you're going to be playing for that player for a long time, or they play for the team that you support. That way you have value within the card because it's in your main team and they're getting coins back by playing matches, going into division rivals, going into FUT champions, or they play for the team that you support, which is sentimental value. Every other SBC is just a waste of coins that can be better spent elsewhere. And finally, the final mistake for this video is not having patience. Patience is one of the biggest things needed within FIFA. You need it when playing matches and you need it when trading. I've seen a lot of players attempt to trade. They look at a YouTube tutorial which shows exactly how to do the trading method. They try it out for themselves, they bid on a couple players and unsuccessfully get those players. That person then gets mad, annoyed, frustrated because they wanted to be able to trade for 5 seconds and make tens of thousands of coins, but couldn't. They then complain that it's impossible to trade on FIFA and never try again. This happens so many times and I've seen it throughout the years of me playing FIFA. You just got to have the patience rather than giving up after a couple of seconds of trying to do a specific method. Maybe you did try to do a specific trading method and it didn't work out for you. And there could be a load of different reasons why it didn't work. It could be down to timing, maybe there was a special promo, maybe there was an increase in player popularity from the time that trading method was shown in a YouTube tutorial to the time that you attempted it for yourself. Maybe the method just became extremely popular and now there's thousands of players attempting to do it. There could be so many different reasons. And this can also cross over to bidding. There's so many impatient players out there that just go for buy nows for their teams and SBCs, but you could save yourself a lot of coins by bidding, and this will increase the chances of you making profit on SBCs or can lead to you making much better team with the coins you have. But it's rare for players to take the time to try and get the best deal out of each player. Personally, when I bid, I will always add players to the watch list and wait for the last 30 to 40 seconds before I put a bid in. If anyone outbids me, I will wait until the last 2 to 5 seconds and I will bid again. I know I have the patience to bid on players, and I know that the person I'm competing against to get that specific type of player that I'm bidding on is likely to be impatient. And every time it gets down to the last couple of seconds, they get their hopes up that they got a very good deal until my bid goes through. I know with this, I'm testing the other player's patience, and they soon get frustrated by not having the patience to stick with that player to keep on bidding. I also don't get impatient and increase the price massively. As a trader, I want to get the cheapest possible deal. So if I get outbidded on a player, I don't increase to a price where I'm only just making a profit. I'll simply do the next highest price, whether that being 50 coins, 100 coins, 250 coins, or 1000 coins, depending on the price range of that player. This is all about patience and it is a very important skill to have within FIFA. But the mistake here is that not enough players have it. That way players like me can make tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of coins. But anyway guys, those are 5 mistakes that players make within FIFA Ultimate Team. Now that you know these mistakes, hopefully now you can go into FIFA, avoid them, and this will equal to you making loads of coins within the game. If you do have any questions, then feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.